Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's a great day to have a great day. That's what I think. And I'd love to have you come in and share what your thoughts are today on this beautiful, beautiful, thankful Thursday. So take a moment when you do see me on here and say hello. First of all, let me know that you're here, and then share. Share, and let other people know that we're here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to take a moment and find this so I can share it out. And I did find it, and I did share it. So hopefully you'll do the same, and then we'll get all of you jumping in here so we can have a beautiful about an hour together, 45 minutes together, and enjoy our time. All right, it is shared, and we will begin. Let's start with our heart. Oh, good morning, Kim McElwain. I'm so glad you're here. Let's start in the heart. When you touch your heart, it brings your focus right there. Good morning, Deirdre. So we want to be heart focused this morning. Breathe right in and just envision that breath is going first into your lungs and then spreading out to your wonderful heart. And release. We're just slowing down everything. That's the beauty of being here and being present. What it means to be present is focus. Focus on your breath. Focus on what you're doing. You're connecting that breath that you take in into your heart and then into your lungs, into your mind, and into the divine. So it's a complete circle going around. So breathe in, slow down, and then we add in the love. Add in love for yourself, love for this day, love for this earth, whatever you want to share love for, bring it into your heart. And complete that cycle of it going heart, mind, to the divine, and then add somebody. Bring somebody into your heart. Who do you want to bring in there today? Who's going to get your love and your big old heart hug around them? So call somebody in. Just say their name. Think their name. Think about their face, what they look like, their personality maybe. And say thank you. Thank you. I love you. Such a beautiful way to let somebody know they're important, that they matter. And then maybe you'll do it for real later on. Maybe you'll send them a little note and say, I am giving you the biggest heart hug right now. I just love you. Kelly Bach, good morning to you. So the P's starting to find us, starting to get in here. And we're going to begin with our affirmations. That's the way we conclude the Heart Brain Coherence every morning. I am worthy. And we've started this tradition now of writing those affirmations. So you want to use all the senses. You want to see it, hear it, speak it, and then just really feel it. Hold it in your heart. I am worthy. So whatever you want to type in, whatever's your affirmation that you resonate with and that you see that you're in alignment with that affirmation, type that in. And somebody Please type in the ones that I am speaking, and I'll speak yours as well. I forgot to plug in my microphone, so let me do that. Okay, microphone is on. I have a heater running because it's cold in the room where I'm at, and so the microphone helps cut out some of that noise. Suzanne's here, Pat Moss is here, and Deirdre's giving a heart hug to Blue, Kim, and all the animals. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm so happy you're doing that, and I know they're going to feel it. All right, I am worthy. Feel that. Feel those words. What does that mean? What does it mean to you to feel worthy and to be worthy? Just really take it in. I am enough. I'm enough, just as I am. I don't need anything else. Just that spark of divine that's within me. It's all I need. I'm healthy. You know, some of these affirmations, you say them, but you may not fully believe them yet. And that's a yet. The more we say them, the more we see them, and the more we write them out. It's going to take hold in our heart. And that's why I'm encouraging all of us to do that. I'm doing it. I am writing affirmations every day. I have a notebook and I'm putting the date, and I'm writing 3. So for me, that's the perfect number. So I'm writing 3 affirmations every day in a notebook and seeing, hearing, and feeling it real. Good morning, Leo. All right, what's some more affirmations? I am abundant. That's a really great one, especially if you struggle in any way with abundance, with manifesting what it is that you need in your life or that you want. I am abundant is a really great affirmation. And I love that, Deirdre, sharing your I am. And please, y'all jump in here. Put your I ams in the comments. It does make a difference. I promise you it does. So for Deirdre, I am a P for peace warrior. Can anybody resonate with that one? And maybe you'll want to take that as well, to write down, to hear, to see. I am a P for peace warrior. Beautiful affirmation. I am prosperous. That's another one. If you would like to see things growing in your life, more love, more abundance, more gratitude, then call in that prosperity. I am free. Thank you, Kim McElwain. I am free, and really feel that freedom. When we release limitations that we place on ourselves or that others place on us, we can really feel that freedom. I am free. I love that one. It's beautiful. And we've been doing these for 458 days together. Just this week, on Monday, we started the new tradition of not just saying them, but writing them. And I noticed when I was writing them last night, it felt different. I've been doing it for a bit now, but last night something really clicked with it. And I said, okay, I think it's starting to take hold. It's starting to make a difference in my brain that I am writing them every day. Good morning, Jennifer. And Pat Moss. I am strange. That's a weird affirmation, but that's okay. I am strange. I tell my sister I keep hearing Mexico in my head, and Saturday she is taking me to a Mexican restaurant. Look at what you manifested. Just look at it. You know, a lot of times we don't even have to say words anymore. We just have to have the essence of those words. And all of a sudden, look at what happens. Things show up for us. Somebody takes us out to a dinner. Somebody gives us a present. Somebody introduces us to something that's going to lead to something bigger in our life. So never diminish your power. Never think small. Always think it's important, whatever it is that you've got going on. Andrea, Greg, good morning to you. And Kathy, I am walking in the joy of gratitude. Oh, I love that one. I love that I am. Can y'all feel that? I am walking in the joy of gratitude. What a blessing. I love that you all are participating in this new tradition with the affirmations of not just hearing me say them, but you're writing your affirmations, writing them out. It creates a special pathway in your brain that says, oh, you're getting serious about this stuff. When you read it, you write it, you say it, using those senses, then it creates something inside of you that says, oh, okay, this is the way it is now. This is how I am. I am walking in the joy of gratitude. I am grateful. Thank you, Jennifer. Good morning, Brookie. Good morning, Linda. I'm grateful. And really feel that gratitude. What happens inside of you when you feel gratitude? What does your body respond with? For me, when I'm grateful, I start smiling. I just smile for no reason, just because I can, because that gratitude fills me completely up. Brookie, I'm so grateful for the abundance in our lives. Absolutely. You may be down to your last penny, but that's abundance. No matter what's in your bank account, no matter what is available to you to use, look at it as abundance. Don't see it as, oh, I only have $20. No, I have $20. Change your perspective about it and show the gratitude for it. And look at what is available then. Okay, Kathy, I'm going to have abundant sales this Saturday's artisan event. And speak it in the present. I'm already feeling the abundance of those sales from this weekend coming up. I already feel it. I already have it. I already see it. I already know it. Keep it in the present. I am. And Pat Moss says, perhaps one day I will be in Mexico eating Mexican food in Mexico. I've never tried it before. Well, there you go. I've never been to Mexico either. I would love to. I would love to go visit. But we can't manifest it if we don't dream it. Dream it first. Have that thought. Just a thought. That's the beginning. Good morning, Joanne. And Deirdre, gratitude makes my soul smile. Absolutely. I'm grateful for you, Deirdre. I am so grateful for this entire P family. You all are amazing. And thank you for sharing your gratitude today as well. What you're grateful for. Thank you for those affirmations that you're resonating with. And thank you for participating to up our game. We did an upgrade to saying our affirmations because we're not just saying them anymore. We're writing them, speaking them, reading them, seeing it real. That's a Neville Goddard teaching. See it real in your heart. Linda Landman, good morning, darling. I'm so glad you stopped in for a moment. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys, it's story time. Who would like a good story today? Kathy, I'm grateful and happy that Marley and Luke are coming on Friday and I get to see her beautiful ring. Is this the first time seeing her ring? Oh, how awesome. Please, please, please tell them both congratulations. We are so thrilled. Our little Marley P is going to get married. I'm very happy for her and for Luke. All right, let's do a story time. What do you say? Let me go find it. My computer did an update last night, so who knows where I'm going to find it. But hopefully it'll come up easily for me. Okay, come on, computer. Here we go. All right, story from the Angels is called Only Shades of Gray. Are there any monkey fans in the house? Remember the Monkees, the group from, oh gosh, I don't know when they started, but I'm familiar with them from the 70s when they sang just fun songs. But this song that they sang, Shades of Gray, it was more serious. It's probably the most serious song that they did at the time. And that was something that clicked as I was hearing what the Angels had to say, and that they reminded me of that song. C.S. Lewis said hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. All right, I want to really focus on this, so I'm going to copy that sentence, that quote, and put it in here while we're doing story time because I had a question about it. So this is the quote that story time was built around. And I'll read it again. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. When I read these words, my first thought was, what is an ordinary person? Curiosity got the better of me, and down the rabbit hole I went. One definition described an ordinary person as someone with no special distinction, status, or rarity. Average, usual, typical, existing within the normal course of events. That definition did not sit well with my soul. What exactly is ordinary? Is it someone who follows the crowd because that's what is expected? Is it someone who stays safely within the lines others have drawn? And if we dare to color outside those lines, does that suddenly make us extraordinary? As someone who has never been fond of labels, I struggled with the concept. Throughout my life, I have rarely fit neatly into anyone else's box. Perhaps it's because of the hardships I have faced. Perhaps it is simply the stubborn streak God built into me. Whatever the reason, I have never been willing to see life as merely black and white. Life has taught me that truth often lives in the spaces between certainty and doubt. The lyrics of one of my favorite songs by the Monkees captures this beautifully. It was easy then to tell right from wrong, easy then to tell weak from strong, when a man should stand and fight or just go along. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white, only shades of gray. As children, the world appeared simple. We think we know what is right and wrong, good and bad, success and failure. But then life happens. We experience heartbreak, disappointment, illness, loss, betrayal, and uncertainty. The hardships arrive, often uninvited, and suddenly the neat little categories we once relied upon begin to dissolve. When my kidneys failed at the age of 20, life was no longer simple. Questions arose that had no easy answers. Why was this happening? Had God abandoned me? What purpose could possibly be found in suffering? The hardship did not give me immediate answers. Instead, it gave me something much more valuable. It gave me depth. The challenges we face have a way of stretching our souls beyond the comfortable boundaries of ordinary thinking. They invite us to develop compassion for others because we know what pain feels like. They teach resilience because we discover we can survive things we once believed would destroy us. They help us recognize that every person is carrying a story we may know nothing about. Hardship strips away illusion. It reminds us that we are all human, all learning, all growing. Perhaps C.S. Lewis wasn't saying that some people are ordinary while others are extraordinary. Perhaps he was reminding us that every soul begins its journey appearing ordinary on the surface, and then life presents challenges, and those challenges reveal the extraordinary strength, courage, wisdom, and love that were hidden within all along. Gold is refined in fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Butterflies struggle to emerge from their cocoons, and souls grow through experience. The extraordinary destiny is not necessarily becoming famous, wealthy, or admired by the world. The extraordinary destiny may simply be becoming who God created us to be. It may be learning to forgive when resentment seems easier. It may be choosing love over fear. It may be standing in faith when everything around us suggests giving up. It may be discovering that our greatest wounds become the places through which compassion flows most freely. When I look back over my own life, I can see that the hardships I once resisted became some of my greatest teachers. They taught me to listen more deeply, trust more fully, and love more openly. They led me to the angels, to spiritual understanding, and to a life I never could have imagined while standing in the middle of the storm. Perhaps there are no ordinary people. Perhaps there are only souls in various stages of remembering how extraordinary they truly are. The hardships are not proof that God has forgotten us. They may be evidence that He is preparing us. Dear angels, how can we trust that our hardships are serving a higher purpose when we cannot yet see the outcome? Dear ones, the acorn does not understand the oak tree it is becoming. The caterpillar does not understand the butterfly waiting within. In the same way, you cannot always see the purpose while you are living the experience. Trust is born when you stop demanding immediate answers and begin allowing the journey to unfold. Every challenge contains a gift. Every setback carries a lesson, and every hardship is shaping qualities within you that will one day bless both your life and the lives of others. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Hold faith in your heart and keep moving forward one step at a time. The path will reveal itself exactly when it needs to. The angels whisper, The challenges before you are not obstacles to your destiny. They are part of the path leading you toward it. Trust the process. What you are becoming is far greater than the struggle you are facing today. So today, I promise to keep seeing shades of gray and stand in my divine authenticity. I love this message so much, and there's so many gems in here. There is a lot to process, a lot to just allow the flow of it to come in. But one thing that I love were these two sentences that they said. And I'm going to copy that and put it also in the comments. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. So when you're going through one of those fires, when things are just raging out of control and you think nothing's ever going to change, it's not going to get better, that stinking thinking, just remember this. It's not a punishment. What you're going through is for your best and highest good, because God is going to use that in a way that you're not aware of yet. And maybe you could never even fathom what good could come out of it. It's not for us to figure out. Forget about the how and think about the wow. Don Baker, good morning to you. And Kathy says, the angels remind us that even when the skies are gray and dark, the sun is always there. It's a message to never give up. Have faith and trust. Absolutely. Yeah, those gray clouds can cover up the physical sun, but they can't change the fact that it's still shining bright, and it will break through. It will be there, always. That is our promise. Good morning, Annie and Grayson. So glad you're here. All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say about it? She says, the creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner. But to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success than any amount of certainty ever could. Trust the process, even when things look dire, when the sky is black, when you have challenge after challenge after challenge. Trust the process, that everything is working perfectly. EIWP. And hold that thought in your heart that, yes, I trust. I trust that everything is working to perfection in God's divine plan. All right, we are at June 11th. Yogananda is now talking about expansion. So we moved from peace, and now we're talking about expansion. Every minute in eternity, Every moment is eternity, because eternity can be experienced in that minute. Every day and minute and hour is a window through which you may see eternity. Life is brief, yet it is unending. The soul is everlasting. But out of the short season of this life, you should reap the most you can of immortality. I think this is going to be a good week as he focuses us in on expansion. The angels have said to me over and over again, you're only here for a minute. You're only here for a minute. Think about that. In the great scheme of eternity, of all it is, this is a minute. This is that short period of time that you're going to be on this earth planet as this being, this persona that you have taken on. What are you going to do with it? And the angels ask me that a lot. What are you going to do with your minute? What are you doing with your minute? So I'd like for us all to think about that. We're doing something, whether that's just sitting there and letting life pass you by, or you're creating, you're helping raise the vibration, you're sharing love and light. What are you doing with your minute that you are here on this earth planet? And think about how you may be able to make more of a difference. Maybe you can create more with saying those affirmations and writing the affirmations and allowing the energy to flow through you to others. All right, it is whisper time. Whispers of Joy. Who has a page number for me? Let's create something beautiful before we go into our prayer time today. Let's create an energy of love, an energy of wisdom that we can all absorb and take with us throughout the rest of the day. So somebody choose a page number, please. And I'll wait patiently while you do so. Page 8. You know, Deirdre, I love the number 8. 8 is all about abundance. It's all about thinking positively, knowing that you're worthy. So page 8 says, remember, dear ones, that the path forward is not about eliminating fear, but about moving through it with grace and faith. Each step we take, guided by love and gentle hands of us, your angels, is a step toward your higher self. Fear is merely a part of the experiences of life, not its entirety. Embrace it as a teacher, not a tyrant. As you continue on your journey, may you feel the gentle wings of angels at your back, pushing you towards the light. May you find the courage within to move, to grow, to become. And may each fear you face be a step closer to the divine love that awaits you at every turn. How beautiful. What a beautiful way to start on our whispers. I see a lot of you now jumping in, and thank you for putting out that number that I know is going to touch all of us. So thank you, Deirdre. And Kim wants page 13. Let's go there. When you give with love, joy rises to meet you. Service in love, service is love in motion, and love is where joy lives. I love this one. This is a sweet, short, little bitty whisper with a big impact. When you give with love, joy rises to meet you. Service is love in motion, and love is where joy lives. It lives in our heart. That's where we find it, and that's where we jump for joy. Oh, Deirdre, you sure do. Yes, ma'am. I love that. Hello, Darlene. Thank you for coming in. All right, Kim, thank you for choosing that sweet little whisper. And Annie wants page 18. So I'm going there next. After these whispers, we're doing prayer time. So if you have any prayers, go ahead and type them in the comments. Good morning, Gracie. I'm so glad you're here, Gracie. Thank you for showing up on our Thankful Thursday. All right, page 18 is the one Annie has chosen. Beloved, adjust the lens, not the world. When love becomes your filter, the dream becomes divine. And you remember, you were never upside down at all. What a cute little whisper that the angels use their sense of humor with. You know, they are funny. Those angels, they just love to laugh. They love to make us laugh. Yesterday, Ruth and I did meditation excavation. And Raziel, who I consider to be the clown of the angels, Raziel just played that whole meditation. He kept making me laugh. He kept showing me himself. We were working with the clock and numbers and how the angels and masters and spiritual guides can show up with certain numbers that they want us to look at. Well, Raziel jumped onto the number 11 and was walking around like they were stilts, those two ones, and he just was having a blast. So the angels are so funny, and they want us to lighten up. So I do love this. Who chose that? The number 18. That was a really good one. Annie, you did that. So yes, the angels help us to have a lighter experience. They say we take things so seriously. Just lighten up, just laugh, smile, jump for joy. So Don Baker has our last one of page 7. And let's see what's on that page. And Brookie says, thank you, angels, for the beautiful message and reminder. And thank you all for being here. Yes, yes, indeed. They show up every day. This whole energy of the Morning Cuppa is thankful to the angels. They're always with us. So the last whisper before we do our prayers, every moment is holy. Live it as though God just placed it in your hands, because God did. What a sweet way to end these messages, these little whispers of joy. Every moment is holy. And remember that. You know, when you're going through your day and maybe there's been drudgery, maybe there's been stress, maybe there's been things you didn't really want to have to deal with. Just remember this fact that the angels have given us. Every moment is holy. Not one is less than another. So treat each moment as it was a gift, because it truly is a gift from God. All right, so it is prayer time. And thank you, Deirdre, for placing in our daily beautiful prayer. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Prayers for all in need. Thank you. And Kathy said that was a perfect whisper because Annie is naturally lighthearted and funny. Absolutely. Annie has a great sense of humor, and it shows, and it helps us all to remember to lighten up. All right. Our daily prayer is for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, our future, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, and especially the ones deployed, all countries and their world leaders, for them to remember who they are and their mission to help those that are under their rule to remember their magnificence and to get along, to show respect and to honor each other. For me and my family, and for any traveling peace. You know, class on the rays, and last night it was the green ray. Archangel Raphael is the guide, the angel guide for the green ray, and he is the patron of travelers. So if you are traveling, call on Raphael to make it with ease and grace, and to help with entering that travel time. Okay, so Annie, your sister got knee surgery. We're going there today to cook for her. Oh, how sweet. So I hope that's a beautiful experience for you. I know it will be for her. And thank you, Annie, for that love that you're showing. All right, any prayers that you have, again, please remember my nephew, Michael, my niece, Paula, my sisters, especially my older sister Nola. I'm going to really focus on prayers for her. She turned 92 this year, and she's slowing down a bit. So please send her loving thoughts. Let's pray for peace in our world, peace on our planet, peace in our homes, in our hearts, and hold out that beautiful vision that we can have peace on our earth, that the majority of people residing here want that and work toward having more peace. So let's lift our prayers, and if there's any that you haven't spoken or written that you're holding in your heart, then we'll lift up every prayer, whether it's been said out loud or held in a thought. So breathe in with me into your heart. And God, I just want to thank you on this beautiful, thankful Thursday. Thank you for such a beautiful family, for an amazing experience together this morning. Thank you for inspiration. Thank you for hope that you placed in our hearts. Help us all to remember our magnificence, to remember that we are not alone, that what we do on this planet matters. What we think, what we say, what we feel, it's all important stuff. There is no small stuff. It's all beautifully designed for our best and highest good. Lord, we lift our prayers, those who are in need of physical healing, spiritual, mental, emotional healing. We pray for miracles to come forth, especially the miracle of world peace, the miracle of health, the miracle of harmony as we reside together on this planet. We thank you, God, for being there always for us, for sending the helpers of our beautiful angels. Help us to always remember to show gratitude toward them for what they do. Go with us now as we leave this place, knowing that we've encountered angels, we've had an experience with each other that's life-changing. As we go about our day, help us to spread some of that joy, to smile at others, to be more gentle, more kind, to be a lighthouse while we're here on this planet. Go with us now, God. Stay with us throughout this day, that whatever experience comes our way, we'll handle it with ease and with grace, because you are inside of us, residing in our heart. With every step we take, we say thank you. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. It's Leo time. Anybody ready for a little bit of Leo in your life? I am. So let's grab that song and sing it and dance to it and just allow love to flow as we leave this place. To our hearts, hand on your heart center, and slow down your breathing.
Higher, yeah. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. By the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, we gonna raise the fire, high and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna raise the fire, high and high. Set your intention. intentions. We're off to another dimension. Up we go, and love lead the way. Up we go, no time to hesitate. Up we go, and it feels so good. Up we go.
Breathe in love. Breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, we gonna raise the vibe high and high as we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna raise the vibe high and high. Set your intentions. We're off to another dimension. Up we go, and love lead the way. Up we go, no time to hesitate. Up we go, and it feels so good. Up we go, we going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, we gonna raise the vibe high and higher to the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna, and it feels so good. Up, we go,
Off to another dimension.
going higher, higher, we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher, we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
Yes, we did. We went up, up, up. What a wonderful, thankful Thursday together. Thank you, Peas. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Know that you are so loved. You're loved by the divine, by the angels, by me. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take good care, everyone. Stay in that heart of yours and